Hello, folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Sincerely hope you're enjoying this so far. And I do apologize for the black bar that was over here for the last set, or for the last episode or two. Still have, actually, depending on how things work out, there might be a black bar. Yeah, depending on what happens. There might be chat restrictions. There might not be chat restrictions, and it's just if there's chat restrictions, then I have to, the the quick join thing that incessantly pops up over here. So I'd have to cover that as well. So depending on what happens, there might have been a black bar, and you don't know what I'm talking about, or there might be a black bar and you do. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Okay. There's 50 here and 51 yet to be shown. Okay, Mage We've Caught is sold. A ton of wildfowl eggs have sold. For 4 gold. 5. Fuck, I am tired. The raw elk meat is sold. Some, black Mage Weave gloves have sold. Some frost weave has sold. Brown linen has sold. The 10 eternal shadows sold for a fair bit. Bolts of silk have sold for a fair bit. Both Mage Weave has sold. Starflower has sold. Brown linen pants have sold for 11 gold. Heavy linen gloves for 2. Brown linen rope for 5. Talbuk meat has sold. Christ. This shite is selling for a lot more than I anticipated. Sea Scorpion is sold. Mage Weave, Arrowbloom, Farweed. Fellblight is sold. Another bag is sold. Sunmotes. Enormous Crescent Fish is sold. The Joel Skulkers are sold. A Savage Blood. Infinite Dust. Black Mage Weave Vest. Some Claws. Some Frostweed. Blackrock ore. 5 Mage We've Caught is sold. Still taking a fair hit to my money though. The sooner I can get to making the Hexweave bags, better. Well, I know that the new bags can be made for cheaper if you fully upgrade them. I'm tempted towards the Hexweave bags because I can use the garrison to help me out. So actually, on one note, I did end up actually messing with, the filters I have here. It's really annoying me. I'm seeing different things than I normally do. I have trade mixed in here. It's meaning I have a separate tab for guilds, but I can't remember my logic for it, but I ended up getting rid of it. And now I can't get it back up. I just have it turned off though, for the moment. Is that it? It also looks like there's a button behind these two. See, just in between. But anyway, I guess maybe it was one of these that wasn't shown. But anyway, I made 2,431 gold. Has anything gone? Still plenty of frostweave bags and the ember silk bags. Yeah, that's the one issue. I think I put too much up. Okay, where do we start? We'll start at the garrison, because there's plenty of stuff there that isn't done, and stuff I want to get done. You know, I'm actually stressed in case some pops up here because it's just like, shit, more editing. I was thinking of messing with, you know, gathering some more wolves, but it's so... Hmm. Sorry, I'm just having a look at trade chat. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was thinking of grabbing some more wolves for the barn, but it's late and I'm tired, so I'm just going to do a bit of Gubbins, a bit of clean up and accept missions, send stuff off, maybe do a run of a thing. And that's pretty much it. Also, if you notice here, he's covering it's the normal map, but they're covering the areas you weren't going to get to see with like the hat and the that. But there's acknowledgements that you were never going to get to see that content. So yeah, I was going to do some other Gubbins here, but I'm too tired. It's too late and I'm too tired. Won't be running a mythic today. I'll try and do it tomorrow. Actually, I still have to get the stuff out of the out of my other place, don't I? You know, the chest. Since I ran a mythic last week, I'll get some rewards there. Excuse me. I need to send this mission. Send you. Oh, it takes a moment to update. Shadow. Okay, I guess let's just send that out and leave it at that. I can send that out too. Let's hope we don't lose any of them. That's the one issue with this. I have only like 2 of each. So, it's really easy for me not to have enough people to do a mission. Or, well, not even enough people, but the right people. This is done. I'm going to finalize this, then upgrade it to its final form. Hopefully I'll be around to accept it so I can send my garrison people off on another mission. So let's check in here.
Good day to you.
You can find her, I think, during the Firelands quests. Oh, Zankiki. We've met him before in on Durkar and my rogue.
What you want?
Good to see you again, man. The Cenarian Circle sends Zankiki out here to find some more of them plants. We're not liking what be seeing here. If you find any more of them leaves, bring one on back. They can see right through Zankiki's tree disguise, even when he plants himself in the ground. That'll make it harder to run. Okay, 1 second. Hey folks, and I'm back. 0, 30, 60, 90, 20, 50. Yeah, I'm counting, so it's clearly fine. Line across. Line across. Line across. Line up. Line to the right. Line across. Line up. line to the left, line to the right, line up, line across, line to the line across, line up, to the left, to the right, line up. Okay. New. So anyway, I went and I looked up what to try and recruit when I for Slayer, and what they were saying was that it's either wild aggression or magic debuff. Magic debuff seems to be the more likely one, so choose recruit. Sadly new. Nope. So, not interested. I think I can do that once a day, or maybe it's once a week. Can't remember. None can oppose us, not Gul'dan, not the Shadow Council, not even the Legion itself. You know, we got Gorana, and then she just kind of fizzled away, you know? It's kind of annoying. You know what? I'll help. I'll do the pit. It's the pits. I'm sure someone turns on. Yeah. I'm sure someone's turned on at that joke. Yeah, armpits. Yeah. Send it. It's fine. He's a little under level, but it's fine. Okay. Oh, also, I need to hit level 3. That way I can start sending them out on, money-making missions. Because I'm after really hitting my wallet. Wrong table. That's great. Sweet. So with the inn, I want to make a bit of money off it, and I want to get a follower just for the sake of completion. When it comes to, and at some stage I will drop it and go back to trading post, upgrade that to tier 3. One second. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. How do I even broach this? I basically, the auto join thing, the quick join thing, that keeps popping up, and I would put people on ignore in hopes that as a temporary fix, so I have to do less editing and I don't have such a fucking eyesore in my video, because I haven't got to talk with the GM yet. I missed him again. And yeah, it didn't work, or a different character came online, so it's just. I really wish it's a handy feature, but I wish to give it an ability to turn it off. But yeah, I just had to go flag my video there to be edited. It actually stresses me out to try and record. While that's possible. Well, that can happen. Because I feel like I'm doing it wrong, that I shouldn't be recording if I have to do editing like that. Sorry, that was much louder than I intended. Just needed a drink there. The Blackrock forces based out of the Pit and Grand make up the bulk of the Iron Horde army. If we crush them under home soil, the rest of the Iron Horde will stand little hope of it standing against us. If you choose the battle, bring friends. The Blackrock won't be defeated easily.
A dark wind is blowing.
Talk to you.
Welcome.
Two up more.
See you soon.
Followers. Fury Slayer. Do you even come up against those much? Some of these are really bloody rare. Okay, followers. Upgrade.
It's still recharging.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that from now on because I'm figuring that it might be a little bit more profitable. Not you know, unlocked achievements and stuff. And no, the ignoring doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
So I'm gonna have to have the back bar extending into this video too. I think I'm just gonna do it across all the videos I record today, even if a black bar, not black bar word appears in it, just to make damn sure that it's, you know, all's fine, all's safe. Of course, like I said, you know, I haven't got to talk to the GM yet. Maybe I won't need to do a black bar at all. Maybe all will be fine. I don't know yet. I'm going off the idea that I will have to, but we don't know yet. Professor Fellblast has gotten 9,000 XP for completing 5 garrison orders. For 5 work orders.
How are you?
There we go. I have 12 more wolves, and now I've got 125 sumptuous fur. Pleasure Bot is, I think he dinged from that. And I also got 22 Hexweave. Nice, already on 31. See? This isn't that bad. You know, I'm already for a bit of way to first bag. Wrong one.
This curse has not broken me yet.
Creepy. Tailoring Emporium. Yes. Okay. Upgrade. Okay. What next? The forge is done. I don't think I'm going to use the forge too much, though. Actually, wait, can they? Yes, they can give stuff. Good. In that case, I will actually use the forge to some degree. Because they only require one bit of ore, like one type.
Hello.
I require a different type.
Safe travels.
And I figure it's just better to give them the ore. And sell, like, give them the one type and sell the other. To be honest, I don't really know how it works that I have to use, you know, Blackrock ore and true iron ore to make the other thing. But they can to make the true steel. But they can make with just true iron. It just seems strange. I'm puzzled over that. It annoys and disappoints me. Again, I'm kind of surprised seeing myself back here in Wad. Surprising to me. Also, apparently these plants are down as being a 610 thing. A 610. That's what you have to gather them.
Inventory is full.
Okay. Not down here. No.
Welcome.
Yes. Okay. let's go this way. We'll grab the resource. Quick enough. Grab these.
Hello.
And take those.
Safe travel.
These stuff are losing a bit of value, but it's really easy to gather them, so that it actually doesn't bother me in the slightest. Well, aren't you a show-off? But, also, Ollie Nimpkip. Nimpkip. Goddamn. Okay, grab you. Might come back here and do some water archaeology at some stage. I wouldn't mind doing archaeology of all the different types. You know, get all the nice little Gubbinses. But I would want to do that when I fly in WoD. I wouldn't mind going back to, say, old, you know, just normal Azeroth, like Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, and start working there on their archaeologies. Or go start doing Kata stuff, or you know, Burning Crusade, or what have you. It would all be fun. That actually reminds me, there's that one pickaxe in Mists that I never got. Here, let me show you. I actually did a video about it before. Not just it, but thing in general. There is a mine somewhere here. Yeah, the mine's over here. Greenstone Quarry. In there's a pickaxe stuck in like some rock. It can spawn in a few different points throughout the mine. Basically, you have to you go in, you find it. It's a very rare spawn, but if you have it in your inventory, it can serve as a pick and allows you to get gems while mining in Pandaria. So, I've always wanted to get it, but I never did. Though, that being said, I never, from what I ended up doing in Pandaria, wouldn't have found much use in it anyway. While I was leveling my minor alt through Pandaria, I ended up never going that far with it. In fact, I ended up leveling up using my free, you know, level up thing on that minor alt, just so I could show you the Legion pre-patch stuff. As the audio got messed up for my, you know, my mains footage. I will actually be releasing the mains footage at some stage. I just don't know when. I just haven't gotten around to it. I keep meaning to, and I keep forgetting. But yeah, I keep meaning to get around to I keep meaning to get around to the this is it. But yeah, I keep meaning to get around to the releasing, you know, the original thing. So you saw what I did, even if you can't really hear me. Because I worked on achievement, got all the Doomsayer things and whatnot, and oh, I missed this one. You know, figure you may want to see that, even if you can't really hear me. At least just for the sake of completion, you know. So I want to get around to releasing that at some stage. Who knows when though. I just keep forgetting about it. So what was I trying to say? Sorry, I'm tired and my mind keeps flashing back to something I prefer not to think about right now. It does this. Oh yes, the original pre-patch footage. Yeah, I'll show that to you at some stage. Just need to remember to actually release it.
Shadows gather.
So, how much space do you have left? Only 3 slots. Nice. Got a fair bit of work done then. Building under construction. Yeah, that'll be a while. Harrison Jones. Maybe we'll do one of his missions. In Gorgoron, the Laughing Skull Clan has a legend of one called Skull Taker. His mask, known only as the Silent Skull, is legendary among the clan and could help us learn more about them. Until recently, he was thought to have vanished. Even now, it appears he's shown his face, so to speak, in Everbloom Wilds. The last orc to have seen him fell to the Palanai there, but may still have some clues on how you can find Skull Taker and recover the mask. If the Palanai have him, it may not be cooperative. Grinning Torque. Okay, when do we destroy the world? Soon? I hope it's soon. Yeah, let's go do it.
Things are, friend.
Everbloom Wilds. And actually, while we're at, when we get up there, we'll you know, make some hex weave, and we'll do this. And we will need to work on getting more sorceress earth. That'll be needed for the bag. Actually, what's needed for this bag? Is it imbued? Okay, so yeah, I am thinking that the Hexweave bag is better. Because the other bag would take that bit more work. This just requires 100 Hexweave Thought and 10 Sorcerer's Earth. The other thing, while it can be reduced, does require me to get Arcana and basically enchant the quote or imbue it, and then get a few other bits of material to make the bag. This has less steps, and while will cost a little bit more in outquote and materials, I think like the other might only cost 80 by the time I'm done upgrading it. 80 quote. This will cost 100. But I don't need to, turn this quote into another quote, or any fuckery like that. It's just, I get hex weave, I can make a bag. It's a bit simpler. So, yeah. Once we land here, I'll go do this. Remains of Boulder Deep Rock. Do this. Do this. Got 8 Hexweave and some Sorcerer's Water. Okay.
It's too far away.
Since you're beasts, can I get any sumptuous fur off you? Probably not. Oh, at least I'm gonna get some rep with my, There you are.
I'm out of range.
Gonna be honest, these things are still disturbing as all hell to me. It just hammers in my support from cybernetics. Like inbuilt flamethrowers. Oh. I'll kill you. Wild Mandragora. Those little plant guys are kind of creepy. They're kind of cute in their own way, but they're just kind of generally creepy. Iron Pyrotech. Oh, at least they've got the right idea. Charred and burning. Hmm. 102. Okay, nothing here. Just always checking because, you know, there's Ancient Titan chest. There's, you know, possible spawn. Okay, there's a void talent thing up here. Potentially. Oh, I don't see on here. Okay. Remember having a bit of a nuisance actually getting this guy's journal before the first time. I was working on it and I got a fair bit of the way in, and then it's decided it reset. I think I got rid of the book a little while back. Or maybe the book was gotten rid of when I dropped the quest. Can't remember. Ancient no more. There was a guy in there. He's dead now. Where's the Guardian? Why did the current tour try and set up in here? It is a terrible idea. I think it was a ley line thing or something. But yeah, again, then there's like spores like after invading someone's body and like controlling their mind. And then there's those orc mutants, orc plant hybrids. Again, it's just hammering home my idea that just full body cybernetics don't even have, you know, the meat brain left. Do that and you're golden. Really, if it's done in, you know, way I'm imagining it, you know, sort of immortality. It's kind of like, you know, the EVE Online iteration. I can't remember exactly how that's done anymore. If memory serves, it's a bit different how I'll like it, but you know what? It's along the right path. There just isn't enough tainted orc spawns here. There's like plenty of enemies here, but when you're after only like only one that has like 5 spawns, and they don't spawn that. This ain't the only point. I think over here might have a lot more tainted orcs. It's been quite a while though. I had to go over for the you know, Delver's quest. He was learning about a really burly tainted orc, and after his experiences with the after his experiences with the Lich King and, you know, him, you know, warping people, didn't really want the plant people here starting their own, you know, Death Knights, or, you know, equivalent thereof. How this guy isn't, you know, corrupted as well, I'll have no idea. So what does this look like? Okay, that's not half bad. The bulwarks looks pretty good though. how all these aren't, you know, just utterly corrupted. I'll never know. Just spores, man. Yeah, I just found, you know, this whole thing just kind of unnerving. To put it lightly, it's utterly disturbing to me. Here we go, Enthralled Mutant. Well, it's more populous down here already. Mutagen. No attributes increased. Movement speeds increased. Damage taken from mutagen increased. Oh, I found it. Huh, Riding Griffin's level 40. The Great Riding Rylak is level 100. Huh. Researcher Sarex. May want to get the fuck out of here. Your brethren are dead. Yeah, actually, I have one of these books. Damn, I could have saved my time and went just down to the Void Sword. The Skull Taker lives. I cannot mistake the twisted horns of his cursed mask, nor the demon eyes that peer from within. He had taught himself escaped from the fury of the Laughing Skull, but none take the lives of her clan without retribution, not even one of her own. Long as the Skull Taker hunted his fellow orcs without reprisal, I saw the day he donned this bloodthirsty skull to consume his savage heart. None know where he found the cursed thing, only that it claimed the warrior's soul. He now lives only to take the skulls of the living, a silent spectre of death. Now the Skull Taker hunts in the Everbloom, and I have caught his scent. No longer will be the hunter. Soon it will be his skull that is taken. The foe remains elusive. When I think I have found his path, his tracks vanish. It's as if he had sprouted wings and taken to the sky. He looks to be retreating among the ravagers and wasps of the Everbloom. Must find where he's going. I've lost him. I tracked his position, was ready to strike when a great ravager, twice the size of any I've ever seen, swooped down and carried him away. I thought him taken for prey. Beasts show no intent to harm. This must be how the Skull Taker has remained hidden from the blades of the Laughing Skull. I'll let him escape my wrath. I've run away to scour the skies. An elixir is the key. The Crow Feeder knows a recipe used by the shaman to speak to the walls. Using it, I'll pry the answers from the ravagers that evaded my enemy. I must cut the reagents from the hands of the wretched Botani, a task that I'll carry out gladly. I've set up a camp in a nearby cave. At dawn's light, I'll strike into the heart of Botani and claim the key to the Skull Taker. First, the Thistle of Shade will leaves as black as night. It rests in the shadow of the harsh Gorgron sun. I saw some under the standing stones near the black iron walls. There are many of the plant-men there, but I'll cut through them like a scythe through grain. The sons of the Genosaur will not keep me from my quarry. I've acquired the Shade Thistle, though not without incident. The thorns of the Botani are sharp. My flesh is ailing. This will not keep me from my prize. I must find a vine of bone thorn, which grows in the bones of the long ancient dead. I remember seeing the bones of a long dead beast in the dry beds of the northern walls. Some parched skull will make a pleasant home for such a plant. Steam cap mushrooms are all that are needed to complete the elixir. The Crow Feeder said that they grow among the steam vents in the higher parts of the Everbloom. I've seen one such place near the northern hydro pools. I must make haste. The wounds at Botani fester, and my flesh twists against bone. I must find the Skull Taker before I'm no longer my own orc. It's too late. Now even my body rebels against me, as the infection of Botani takes hold. My brothers come upon these writings. I'll charge them to take their blades against the Sun Taker. But first, burn my body, and take my skull. The Laughing Skull, okay. Couldn't remember what tribe they were. This must be what remains of Grinning Tollig, the last orc to see the Skull Taker. Its writings speak of an elixir that must be concocted from local flora, which should help track Skull Taker down. The Grinning Tollig was in the process of brewing an elixir that would allow him to communicate with the Ravagers, whom the Skull Taker relies on to remain hidden. The first ingredient, the leaves of the Shade Thistle plant, can be found nearby. The journal reads, "It rests in the shadows of the harsh Gorgron sun. Found some under standing stones near the black iron walls." Like seriously, this is just all disturbing. Like the flesh twisting and rebelling, and just your like body like warping and corrupting before your very eyes. Ugh. Again, it just hammers home cyber fucking ethics. You know? Gotta be honest, kinda on the Iron Horde side here. Personally, I'm not big fan of, just destroying ecosystems and just, tearing away greenery. But I would more than happily start spreading a bit of napalm around here from a distance. Firestarter Grash, and Deeproot. So one of 2 spawn points. Ancient Waygate Protector. Yeah, you need Mage Tower to activate these. What business do you have here, mortal? My life is dedicated to protecting these ancient gateways. If you wish to activate them, you need to procure a collection of ancient artifacts known as Ogre Waystones. Well, you're pretty well educated for an ogre. Here we go. Like a little hut they made for the flower. Shade thistle leaves. These leaves seem to absorb the light around them. The black leaves of this plant are in stark contrast to the vibrant hues of the everbloom wilds. This matches the description of the reagent you seek. The second ingredient to the elixir is a vine from the bone thorn plant. The journal reads, I must find... yeah. Damn, it's back over where I was. Might get there on foot. Swift's Onyx Flare, Flare Scale Catapace Stompers. I wonder, is there any... today the Babyfin Morlocks of the Borean Tundra complete their trip across the West Rift. Maybe I should go see that. This. Just curious. There isn't any Ravager bosses in Burning Crusade. I'd hoped there was, because then I could show you the old Ravager model, like right here. Wait, I can't show you the old Ravager model. Pet. This is the old Ravager model. Actually, here it is right there. Yeah, this is what they used to look like. And there's the devious hatchling. The demand for this purple-skinned breed has dramatically reduced the raptor population near the Whaling Cavern. But yeah, that's what the old ones used to look like. The new ones look like these. Okay. There we go. Tough and prickly. The wicked barbs on this plant definitely match the description of the bone thorn vine. Only one reagent remains. The final component of the elixir is a handful of steam camp mushrooms. Northern hydro pools. And it's just over here. Sulfur spit? Oh, that's delightful. Just charming. Apparently the garrison invasions are a lot easier nowadays. All your guards are at your level, so they can apparently handle most of the invasion enemies by themselves. Some people talk about getting to, you know, the max rank of platinum by themselves without any assistance, just using the guards. Like, they don't need to actually help out in any way. Others were saying that, ooh, that one looks cool. Others were saying that they needed to help out, but the guards did well enough or whatever. Well, whoever lived in here is fucked. Random skull mask. Don't tell me this is gonna be the guy's hideout. He does work with Ravagers. There we go. Vibrant and aromatic. Aromatic? Yeah. Aromatic. This should be the last reagent needed. Grinning Tog's camp should contain the means to brew the elixir. According to the journal, it should be in a cave nearby. Actually, this was his cave. Well, not the Skull Taker's cave, but the guy hunting him. With the reagents found, you seek out Grinning Tog's camp in the nearby cave to brew the elixir. Once the elixir is consumed, you should be able to communicate with the Ravagers there, and with any luck they should be able to bring you to Skull Taker. His mask should bring a hefty reward. Erratic visions. Bright scale Ravager. As you approach Ravager, a high-pitched, chittering voice echoes in your mind. You drink the scene juices. Now you speak. You must be a friend of the Skullhead. You here to take skulls too? Can you take me to Skull Taker? Friend want Gurak take you to high place. Follow us. We show. Avoid the darkness, friend. Your mind sight is fragile. You have skulls. Gurkhan can carry all skulls. Friend, bring more skulls to pick clean? Okay, well, this is trippy. The things I do for archaeology. Drawing very close. Take all the skulls. Whoa, you're a big one. So this one wishes to find the Skull Taker. Very well. I'll bring you to him. Gaurak. Alright. That's an interesting animation. Oh, damn. Of course you spawn now. Oh, if we're just going up... We're probably going up there. Actually, no. That's part of that facility. There's something in that crater. There's like plants coming up. So this is where he's been hiding. Damn, that's a Genosaur skull. Oh, that was glitchy. Take care, Paladin, lest it be your skull that is taken. Interestingly, you know it's a Paladin. I was wondering where you were jumping to. The cursed skull mask responsible for Skull Taker's melody. Okay, don't worry. Well, that's a Genosaur thing. Don't recognize these. There we go. Better angle. I can't zoom in, right? With this mouse, its wheel thing is the mouse itself, not the wheel, and the Windows machine does not acknowledge that. Maybe those are might be orcs, but I thought those might be ogre skulls. It's hard to be sure. Okay, we're done here. A bit late. Okay. Not sure if there's any benefit to trying to fly into the Iron Docks. In some places, you know, you see some like little cute thing, or you get some loot. Like if you fly into Zul'Farrak, you'll see 100 trolls dancing. While if you fly into Hellfire Citadel, you'll be able to get an item. So I'm just curious, you know, I'm unsure if there's any benefit to it. Certainly don't stand on the map. So I guess there mightn't be any useful item in there. I think this thing can fly. If I need to, I'll summon it to get me around. Don't really need it to, you know, do anything. Like I don't need it for combat. The mobility might be useful. Rimrail Depot. Again, tempting to run these things, but I can't really benefit from it really with the towering buff. And the scavenging shoulders won't benefit me either because it's low of content. Ah, there's the train tracks. You go across your net dungeon. Never actually sold it before. Like, you know, outside of it. Okay. Heal. That should be enough. I'll maybe be able to